Have you ever wondered how developers build such an application? Well, in today's video, we're going to learn about how developers use build tools after they have their source code on pom.xml. In our previous video, we talked about GitHub and Git and how developers use it for version control system. Now let's move on to Maven. Maven is an open source Java Maven is an open source Java based build tool that runs unit test cases before making applications in the file of jar or var.er. So here's what we did in our previous video. Now let's move on to our next video. Now, in the next video, we talked about that we need the source code and the pom.xml in order to build. Now, what is pom.xml? pom.xml is our build script. XML is a language that uses preferred XML is a coding languages it's a coding language that uses preferred languages as tags. For example, you use the tag company name and you use it to describe the company name. It makes it easier to understand by different developers. Now, here we have everything that we did in the previous video. We would describe this work as a Linux platform engineer because they use Linux platform, which is Red Hat 9. They have used it for scripting, Git and GitHub, and Linux commands. Now, when we're doing app building, we will call those build and release engineers. Now here we are, build release engineers. Once we have our SRC and our pom.xml ready, what we'll do was send it over to the build and release engineers. Now the build and release engineers, they would first have their own EC2 instance. They would make their directory the client file. They will see the inside the directory. They will git initialize the client file and git clone from the remote directory so that they're able to start working on it. In order to build the application, what they will first need to do is they will need to install Maven, Git, and Java, which is also known as OpenJDK. I have a video on how to install Git, Maven, Java, and how to install the Maven local repository for security and backup. So in order to create a Maven local repository, you'll first need to install Maven, Git, and Java, and OpenJDK. Then you would do nvn install to install the client's Maven local repository for security and backup. Then, once we have everything in, we'll go back to our client file. After we've already git cloned from the remote repository, we will check if the SRC, also meaning source code, and the pom.xml is there. And once there are two there, both of them are there and confirmed, then we do nvn package to build the app in a jar, or var, or er file in the target directory. What does nvn package do? The nvn package command will first validate the code, will compile Java classes, translating the JVM to human readable file. They will then run unit test cases, then automate the building. Then the automating building will then take place, and then we'll have our application, which will be an app.jar or app.var or app.er. Once we have them, we have two different paths that the application could take. Either it's deployed immediately in Tomcat, or either it's sent to SonarQube for code quality test cases. In the next video, I'll discuss on how to easily deploy to SonarQube, how to easily deploy to Tomcat. And that's it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Congratulations on watching the full video. Remember, practice makes perfect. If you have any questions, please comment it in the comment section down below. I'll see you all on the next video as you continue your DevOps learning journey with DevOps Lewis.